Hi, I'm Evan Pantazi. What you're about to see in this film is an excerpt from the Sanchin course I did with Sensei Chip Quimby. This has 3 escalations on nerve attack, from superficial to very internal. The final one is too graphic for YouTube, so we have just the explanation, or a partial explanation, excuse me, from Dr. Jacob McClintock, who was in session with a number of other doctors. So sit back and watch and see the escalations occur. The 4-hour film can be accessed by using the links below.
I'm moving quickly because these are quite annoying, okay? But hopefully you remember them, because that feeling will be with you for a day or two, okay? And you have the excuse when you go home and your significant other sees all these red marks. You were in karate. It's not a hickey or anything, okay? All right. We're going to take a look at this posture in the Sanchin, okay? This is sort of a benign-looking thing, but this is one of the most serious moves that you can adapt to almost any fighting aspect out of the Sanchin. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of superficial nerve attacks to use with this, and then I'm going to show you one that I just came up with recently, and we verified it with the doctors. We messed around with it on the dojo mat and stuff like that, and it's a hummer. Okay, it's nice. So let's go into this movement here. Anthony, we'll come there. Just okay, just as an idea for you, you have nerves on the arm. Okay, that run down. You have the radial nerve, and you have the median nerve, and you have the ulnar nerve underneath here. Okay, they're accessible in many different places. Okay, if he came in with that punch and I just hooked this down, there's the posture right there. Okay, I could be attacking that arm to numb out that hand. Okay, I'm not going to let you do that one because it also causes dysentery. It's humorous at a party, but it's not good for dojo. Okay, that's one idea. Okay, say we're fighting and he goes in for a waist tackle. There's the next idea, and this is what we're going to work with. Okay, coming down with this intent. I might not get there, but that's what I'm intending to do. What I'm going to do is just target a nerve on the back of the jaw. Okay, it's the facial nerve. It causes a lot of pain. You've all probably experienced this some part in your martial art. Okay, well, as he's waist tackling, I'm going to secure his head so he's got nowhere to go. And I'm going to push or punch on it. I'm just going to push on it now. If you punch it, it's lights out. Okay, sorry. That was a revival, by the way, that slap. Okay, if you just push on this, you'll see how the body weakens. Sorry, Anthony. If I tap it, okay, you can start to see that he's losing the consciousness. All right, and that was just a little bump. It's a very powerful point. In fact, if you watch the MMA bouts a long time ago when Tank Abbott did his famous knockout where he hooked the guy behind the jaw, most violent knockout I've ever seen. It was because he landed on that facial nerve. Okay? So as the guy comes in for that waist tackle, all you're going to do is shift out into that posture. And that's the intent. I'm using this set of knuckles right here. Okay? It's, how do you say that word again? The kaku? Thank you. I don't use the Japanese terms, so I can't say them. All right. In the Bubishi, it's called blood pool hand. And I'll explain why that's called a blood pool hand in a few seconds. But you can use it like a fingertip strike as you do in your art. You can also use it as a striking action. It has a lot of power when you get in there with those 2 knuckles. Okay? It can be used as a grasping action. It can be used as a lot of things. What I'm doing is I'm securing the side of his neck over here. Just make sure he doesn't escape on me. These knuckles are ramming right down on that facial nerve. Be nice about this. Just place your hands in that position, okay, and press a little and see the body reaction. Okay?
Is the
Thanks.
other hand pressing on any nerves on the other side,
It can be. For simplicity, I was only showing the back of the jaw. But a real good question, okay? He asked it. Okay, if I'm in here, okay, what's to stop me from taking my fingers and digging it right into the nerves in the neck as well? Or digging it right behind the jaw on the other side, going in, okay? So yes, you can. Now, had I gone in further, okay, that would have been serious. And Doc, I'm going to ask you if you don't mind to explain what would happen as you did.
Yeah, so if you rupture any of the thoracic inlet vessels, it's pretty bad, about 80% fatal if any of those vessels are ruptured. Something like 80% that get this injury don't make it to the hospital before they die, and then the other 20% of that, a big proportion of them will die, just because it's so devastating and you bleed out so quickly.